So here we enter in this room. There's nothing much down here except if you check out down this way, you can come down this way. And this is a more easy thing to find, but oh, another golden bar. And then you're locked in here, so you can't go trade it in for a golden apple right now, but when you get back out, you could trade it in. So that means there's one golden apple for the first boss, and then if you use it, then on the next boss, there's another golden apple you can get from trading in this gold. I'm hoping to keep this pattern going, so once you get locked into the second dungeon, there'll be another gold bar for you to find. And then you can take that after and trade it in for a golden apple before you go to the third. So we drop down here. We can't go this way. There's a lever, you need something to throw at it, so we can go this way. Now this room here, I think is one of the more challenging rooms. First off, if you don't got the shield, it's going to be kind of difficult to get through this because you're really going to have to circle these guys in order to not get killed. And then also if you're on the outskirts while you're circling them, because if you're circling them, you're probably going to be walking around like this trying to dodge arrows. You might end up in the wrong spot when the floor collapses. Okay, and then it goes, the floor falls away. Spikes, watch out. So, come on. Why am I getting hit so much? Okay, now I gotta stay away from the sides. And then, of course, that's where he wanders to. Okay, now the wolves are gonna spawn. You really gotta take these guys down. Focus fire. Wow, I'm really... normally I don't die from hearts here. Normally it's them pushing me off that's the problem. But okay. And that's not even... The wolves aren't the hardest part. The third tier is. Okay, now. There we go. And now, come on, focus fire. I really gotta hit some... I almost had it. It's really about hitting one at a time and really trying to focus fire one down, because once you get it down to one guy, you can easily knock him back. But once it's down to like, once you got like 4 of them all attacking you, you really have no control over where you're gonna fly to. See, focus fire. And then same thing here, you really gotta try and hit one guy down. And the other thing is trying to get right up next to them, because if you can start hitting them really close, then you're gonna start, you're gonna have more room to back up and then not get pushed into a wall where you're gonna get pushed off. The hope is that this is clear. And see, I didn't get close enough, so I probably won't have enough time to... Oh, okay, and there we go, finished. So this isn't impossible. None of this is impossible. Some of it is fairly hard, but not impossible. And I feel like once you get the boomerang, things get a lot easier. The thing is, a lot of people don't know how to use the boomerang, and I think this text I have up here will really help. I know this part is hard, but I feel it is a correct level of difficulty. Because once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. It's really about just getting that technique down. And I don't want a map where you just walk in and you just beat the entire thing and it's really easy. I want it to actually be difficult in locations where it's actually you actually die. I want you to die. I want you to die several times before you figure out how to play. And like if you don't die, then you're just walking through the map, and where's the fun in that? Like, there's no point in playing if you're just going to walk through, in my opinion. It should be a little difficult. You should die and learn from your mistakes. Okay, so here, you don't need to use the boomerang. You can kill this zombie pretty easily without it. But then the A gives some text. Hopefully this makes things more clear to people. You should throw the stick at them. So what happens here is that if you throw the stick, this section becomes a lot easier. A lot easier. Then after you kill him, he gives another one. Which I thought might be clear, but maybe people weren't getting that. Once you stun these two... Oh, it helps if I actually jump. Yeah, jump. There we go. Once you stun the next two up here, you can jump backwards. You don't have to stay and fight them. You can beat them. If you get your timing right, you can stun these two guys and then... Oh, I kept moving too far. I ran right into them. You can stun those two guys, hit them a couple times, then get the boomerang back and then hit them again before they move. But it's not easy. Now, I will admit I die here a lot. This section is really difficult, especially with these two jumps. Sometimes I just miss jump. And there was fail. More fail. Okay, so with I like, there's a lot of death here. Like, this section can sometimes take me 5 minutes to get through, even though it's a really small room. I feel that's an appropriate difficulty, though. Especially, shoot. It's even harder when I'm trying to explain myself and explain the choices I made. You don't need the boomerang here, actually. It's faster to run through this area without it. This part you definitely do. I hit... Okay. Sure game. I didn't hit space. I might want to make that jump 1. But I like the difficulty, because you can run through most of this pretty easily. But see, you jump back here, and then you can totally take these guys out easily. See, it seems like it's not registering my jump. I think... I want to claim slowdown, because I can normally make this okay, but... Wow. Okay. See, this is what I'm saying, though. I'm dying a lot, and I'm well aware of this. When I was testing it, I definitely seen all this death, and I was like, this is an appropriate level of difficulty. I should die this much when I'm trying to get through this part. Because it shouldn't be easy. It should be a difficult thing to run through. I guess what I could do to decrease the death somewhat is maybe make some of these holes 1. But, see, I'm talking, I forgot what I was doing. But then I don't think you'd fall. I think they'd knock you back onto the previous section if it was only 2. I'm glad I'm dying this much, though, because I can really show the difficulty of it. Wow. And I'm getting antsy now, so I'm starting to make stupid mistakes. If people find this too difficult, I could bring it back a bit. Why do I keep missing that one jump? It's not any different than any of the others. And I missed that guy somehow on the first swing. Okay. Collision was not made. Okay, first 2 done. Jump over here, stun those 2, jump back. They die, then make this jump. Now, here's a bit. You can go right there. There is a spawn point. You will not have to deal with this ever again. But, for those who feel adventurous, you can come check out this spot. And this is why adventurous is not good. Okay, so get myself set back up here. The worst part I think about this one, and I think it's a bit cruel of me, I will admit, but once you actually get past to over there to that spot, there is a skeleton archer, and if you don't know that, you're probably going to die the first time. See, I think maybe some people are right. Maybe I should turn down the difficulty, but I feel like death is a good thing. I think, like, if you get your jumping down, it's not too bad. But maybe I'll try adding, like, an extra spot in here. Okay? But see, once you get this down, though, and you get the pattern, not too bad. Okay, so then... I missed that jump again. See, but that jump isn't any more difficult than any of the others. So I don't know why I'd miss it. Okay, and then get the boomerang out, jump too early and fall to my death. Maybe if I put another spawn in here somewhere. Okay, now jump and fail. See, I make the first 2 fine, so then I fail that one, and I don't know why. Like, it's not... The 2 jump isn't that hard. Oh, and then I forget what I'm doing, and I think I'm just doing combat. To leave all this footage in, or to remove it... I don't think it's helping my point much. It apparently not, because I hit jump and it didn't register. And then I got antsy about jump not working and hit it too soon. And then... Whoa! Giant spike there. Fail. Okay. Jump this one. Hit those guys. Jump over here. They fall to the death. Jump this one. Get out my shield. And then jump too early on that jump again. See, I get excited because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Got past the first 3 guys. And then I fail. Hit those guys and then fail to jump in time. Forgot what I was doing. Okay, those 2 are dead. Jump back, get my shield out, and then that guy pretty much falls to his death. He really has 1 good shot, and if he makes it, he can totally knock you back and you'll fall on the spikes. If not, then he just falls down. And then we just gotta make this jump, yes, and then jump way too early on that one. But I have the heart piece now, so all I have to do is get past the 2 guys, and I can totally finish this. And then back, and then over, and then down here. Okay, now that we're at this point, we're pretty much good. I think Spider died, yeah, okay. That guy there, he's supposed to be kind of hard, but really he's